everybody, what's up? Neal Walter here from GuitarTricks.com with a free lesson for you. And if you're only getting one per week, then you're missing out on a whole nother lesson every week. Go to GuitarTricks.com/channel, sign up for a newsletter, and I'll send you 2 lessons to your inbox every week. This week, it's on the blues for you beginning to intermediate lead blues guitarists. I've got a killer blues lead that you can use at your next jam, and it'll make you sound awesome. And I'm all about helping you sound awesome, because that is great. Sounding awesome is really awesome. Tip of the week, if you're struggling with bar chords, lean a little bit this way. The hardest thing about bar chords is getting all the notes to ring out. And the thing that works for me is not putting the finger directly on the fretboard, but angling it a little to the side, which is what your finger will want to do anyway when you're fretting. So if you angle a little bit to the side, you'll catch more of the bone, and that'll really let the notes ring out. On to our blues lesson of the week. I'll be teaching this in A minor because it's basic, everybody knows it, and it's easy to follow along. Lick goes a little something like this. So, probably sounds really familiar. It's along the lines of the Chuck Berry lick. Very old classic, well used, and for good reason, blues lick. It's in the 5th fret position of the A pentatonic scale. I'm going to start by bending the 7th fret of the G string up, not a whole step, but just enough to give it that bluesy tone, so you're into the flat 5th zone, like this. Just like almost a half step. And then you're gonna pick a bar, the 5th fret of the E and B string, and pick those 2 notes. So, and I like to use alternate picking, so I'm picking down on the first note, up, down. After that, I'm using my 3rd finger and jumping up here to the 8th fret of the B string and giving a slight bend like we did on the 3rd string. That's the 7th, which you'll recognize here. It's that classic blues 7th sound. So you have the bluesy flat 5th sound and the bluesy 7th sound, which gives it a really bluesy sound. So, bend, pick, slight bend here on the 8th fret, and then pluck the 5th fret of the E string, but stop it so it's not, you don't want it ringing out. I mean, you can do it that way, but it sounds good for this lick to give it a nice stop. So it's a bop, almost like a horn sound. Bop. So here we go, slowly, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the next time, I'm just gonna stop on that note. If you're playing along rhythm, you might notice that right before the chord change goes to the 4 chord, that it sounds great to add the 7th in there. It kind of signifies a change is coming up. So if you do the same thing on the lead, it really kind of drives the solo. So here we go. So when we go to the turnaround, we're going to start the lick the same way, but you're going to bend up a whole step to the E, because now there's an E in the rhythm. And then, which is the bend up to the E, release, pull off, and land on the D with a little vibrato, because you've got a D chord in the rhythm. And then I'm going to do this. So that's a bend up, not quite a whole step, and stopping the string with my right hand. I'm dampening it right here. Hammer off, or pull off, hammer on. Then I'm gonna do this little turnaround lick. Pinky stays on the 5th fret, 3rd finger. We'll be going from the 5th fret of the D string and descending. I'm going to be doing a little hybrid picking. This is a little more advanced than the beginner, it's more intermediate. I'm gonna be picking. This would be the bonus lick right here. Just descending chromatically down the D string till you land on the E note. So let's play along with the backing track and hear how this lick sounds in context. It's really cool. Here's a bonus. When it goes to the D chord, instead of landing on the 8th fret, I'm gonna land on the 7th fret, because that's the major third of the D right here. Remember, two of the most important things about playing great blues lead is your vibrato and when you come in, your phrasing. That's it for this week. You can leave me a request on the Guitar Tricks channel at guitartricks.com/channel. Just click the little Ask Neal thing, put in your email, and it goes directly to me. I want to know what you want to know. Catch you next week.